He just has to touch you once.
Going down.
He's so different than anybody else in the division. Like, he knocks everybody out. Everybody hits hard. They all hit hard.
But he
that
pushed down.
dude hits hard. hard. You know they have that punch machine?
Oh, yeah,
where
you can see the power?
blast it?
What's his power?
190.
Dreaming that I was that fast and that I was.
Why you wake up? You should have kept dreaming.
Fast.
Joe Rogan was reportedly blown away after seeing fresh training clips of Shakur Stevenson, where his lightning-fast hands and razor-sharp accuracy were on full display. The footage showed a level of speed and precision that caught even seasoned analysts off guard.
He even does it with his right hand, which is not his power punch.
And it still
his
was
power
130?
punch is his left hook. His left hook is what he knocks out everybody with. But it might be that his left hook is faster and it's a better weapon because it's in the front, and his right hand is more powerful, but he just doesn't land it as often that way. Did you find it?
This new phase in Stevenson's preparation points to a clear change in approach. Known for his elite defense and ring control, Shakur now appears to be sharpening a more offensive edge. The focus on fast, explosive combinations suggests he's looking to add more firepower to his already technical style, hinting a more aggressive and complete version of himself heading into the fight. Stevenson's work in camp isn't just about throwing more punches. It's about throwing smarter ones. The emphasis is on accuracy, timing, and efficiency, making sure every shot has purpose. He's training to adjust on the fly, read what's in front of him, and apply his skills with intention instead of wasting energy on reckless volume. His subtle head movement lets him evade punches by the smallest margins, keeping his balance intact and put him in perfect position to fire back.
With the phone in my hand. How was this ammo?
Stevenson's game is built around sharp timing, smart anticipation, and fast counters, which makes landing clean shots on him extremely difficult. Lopez brings a different rhythm to the ring. He likes to apply steady pressure, stay in range without rushing his attacks, and choose his moments carefully instead of forcing exchanges.
Sparring day. Say he about to violate, we about to see. Well, it's up. He gonna think he gonna think the referee hitting him in that bitch. Champ gonna just be hitting him all day long. Bop, bop, bop. He gonna be steady coming. Oh, he tough. But we gonna hit him with all that good shit. We gonna be ready for his ass. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So, will I make you good?
He's been clear about his competitive mindset and his desire to take on opponents who force him to stay disciplined and adaptable. For Stevenson, every fight is a chance to evolve, not just win. His confidence comes from chasing mastery, not comfort, and that mindset drives how he prepares and strengthens his focus for elite challenges like Lopez.
Fights and Tio style, even if he's on his front foot, he doesn't commit to a lot of punches on the front foot, but he can fight that way. Shakur almost exclusively wants to go defense to offense versus leading the exchange. So I don't know, not to say Shakur will be on the back foot the whole time. That's not necessarily how I see the fight going, but I don't know if this is going to be like a knockdown, drag him out type of thing. I think we're going to get a defensive sweep.
Just as crucial is how Stevenson chooses his shots. Rather than firing off wild combinations, he stays patient, looks for the safest openings, and delivers sharp, precise counters that break his opponent's flow and timing.
To the fans, but I think it also did something for you to prove to yourself that, man, listen, that wasn't like my best performance, but I showed you I can get it out the mud. What did that performance kind of do for you now that you look back at it?
Honestly, I think like styles-wise, I think that Zepeda's style is the style that's supposed to give me the most trouble. Like, guys that box and give me time to think is the guys that's gonna have a fit with me all night. But the guys who press me and put me against some ropes and throw a million punches, that's the style that's supposed to give me trouble. So I went out there and I prevailed against that style, and now I'm fighting against a boxer, which for me, it just makes it more fun. I don't have to deal with a guy that's trying to like wear me down so much.
Right.
So, now I gotta play check.
Stevenson has taken his training to another level as he gears up for his clash with Teofimo Lopez. Each day in camp, he's been pushing himself both physically and mentally, tightening his technique, adapting to the added weight, and refining his footwork and timing to deal with Lopez's power and pressure. He's been sparring high-level partners and even sharing rounds with elite fighters like Terrence Crawford to mirror the challenge ahead, while adding strength work to bring more pop into his shots. Stevenson has shown total commitment, even passing on holiday celebrations to stay locked in on preparation. With his body dialed in and his mindset fixed on winning, his dedication shows a champion fully focused on the biggest test of his career.
Is win.
Stevenson is often seen as a defensive mastermind who turns fights into mental chess matches. He disrupts opponents' game plans, forces constant adjustments, and slowly breaks their confidence. His approach is built on sharp timing, anticipation, and fast counters, which makes landing clean shots on him incredibly difficult. Lopez, by contrast, fights with controlled pressure, staying forward without rushing in, choosing his moments and punches with care. Clemens believes their matchup will unfold as a tactical battle, with both men probing each other's discipline, flexibility, and ring intelligence instead of relying purely on raw power or non-stop aggression.
Cause he told me to hurry up, so.
Yeah.
Let's fight.
Instead of easing into a higher weight class with a few warm-up fights, Stevenson made a bold move by jumping straight into a title challenge. It was a clear statement of confidence, showing he believes his talent translates across divisions and that he belongs at the very top no matter the weight. On the other side, Lopez's recent run at 140 pounds has sparked debate. Some analysts point out that his wins have come by decision rather than emphatic knockouts, leading to questions about whether he truly stands as the most intimidating champion in the division. Even so, Lopez brings a resume filled with major victories and championship-level experience, making him a serious threat to anyone, especially a fighter still finding his footing in a new weight class.
Him to fight the same way versus Teofimo Lopez. I really don't. And I think people are looking at the Zepeda fight and going, yeah, that's Shakur we want. And I don't want to say he's going to disappoint people, but he will not fight that way with Teo. He won't. And Teo won't fight the same way William Zepeda did. They'll both be very measured. I think it'll be a very slow-paced, low-output fight. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could see maybe they go to war or something, but we're talking about styles making fights. And Teo's style, even if he's honest, he doesn't commit to a lot of punches on the but he can fight that way. Almost exclusively wants to go defense to offense versus leading the exchange. So I don't know. Not to say Shakur will be on the back foot the whole time. That's not necessarily how I see the fight going, but I don't know if this is going to be like a knockdown, drag him out type of thing. I think we're going to get a defensive, sweet side.
Both men step into this high-stakes showdown with impressive, yet very different resumes. Shakur Stevenson arrives unbeaten at 24-0 with 11 knockouts, already a multi-division world champion who has defended his WBC lightweight title with calm control and technical brilliance. His slick movement, strict discipline, and southpaw style make him a difficult riddle for anyone to solve in the ring. Teofimo Lopez, meanwhile, brings a 22-1 record with 13 knockouts and currently holds the WBO junior welterweight crown. After rising from unified lightweight champion to success at 140 pounds, Lopez believes fighters at the elite level deserve elite compensation and says a bout of this magnitude should deliver both entertainment and proper reward. He stresses that his approach isn't just about cautious boxing, but about excitement, creativity, and unpredictability. Lopez often points to moments where critics were caught off guard by his technical growth and ability to adapt against top-tier opponents. For Teofimo, this matchup goes beyond money or hype. It's about proving his versatility, respecting the legacy of the sport, and showing that he belongs on the biggest stages of this era.
I heard you was the one that wanted to fight, right?
Yeah. I actually set this fight up. And I honestly did it because I wanted to push myself. I know that Teo is a tremendous fighter. I know he's on an extremely high level. And I feel like, well, I know that I can beat him, but I know that this should be a tough session, so I'm ready.
Who were some of the other options you had?
Lamar Roach.
That would have been a real good fight, man. But I mean, Teo, he's a bigger name though, so I see why you went with him.
Yeah, bigger name, and also he got the more accolades. He's been undisputed before. He's won belts at 35, won belts at 30, at 40. So he's more accomplished. So I know that would be a better name on my resume.
Yeah, a lot of people saying that this is going to be a tough fight for you.
I mean, they absolutely right to have their opinion. I already know this guy's good. I done came up in the amateurs with him.
Eddie Hearn has praised the upcoming Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson fight as exactly the kind of top-tier matchup boxing needs. He emphasized that both fighters are in their prime, each bringing unique but equally impressive strengths. Hearn highlighted Stevenson's technical mastery, discipline, and high ring IQ, noting that his preparation and sharp skill set make him a serious threat. Even when facing a naturally bigger, stronger 140-pound champion, AT the same time, Hearn recognized Lopez's explosive athleticism, creativity, and unpredictable style, pointing out how his power and versatility make him a dangerous opponent for anyone. The promoter stressed that it's this contrast, Stevenson's precision and strategy versus Lopez's speed and force, that makes the bout so captivating. Fans can expect a true battle of brains versus brawn, a challenging test for two elite fighters at the peak of their abilities.
Of course, I'm talking about Shakur.
For me.
Ooh, we didn't get into Shakur.
Oh, yeah, I want to see like entertainment and then pay the man for that entertainment.
Well,
I give it all different kind of traits of skills. I mean, even Andre Ward, someone that's like an analyst, like a perfectionist in boxing, like his IQ is high. He was even the commentator, like he was surprised how I did that jab where it was like a Superman punch to Josh Taylor, a guy that's undisputed and everything, and just made it look so easy. I bring so many things. I even brought a George Foreman combination now because that's everything. Everything is everything. Like I go back in time because that's where my future is at. And so like as far as like retirement and stuff, honestly, man, it's up to the network.
Veteran boxing analyst Teddy Atlas has praised Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez for taking on a challenge that many fighters shy away from, stepping into high-risk, elite-level matchups. In modern boxing, it's common for fighters to protect undefeated records, opt for easier title defenses, or postpone tough fights for financial or strategic reasons. Stevenson and Lopez are choosing a different path. They are facing each other at a higher weight class, fully aware of the risks and the challenge ahead. Atlas notes that this decision reflects not only confidence in their own abilities, but also a competitive mindset that honors boxing's traditions. By agreeing to this fight, both fighters demonstrate respect for the sport and its fans, showing a commitment to delivering a true test between two of the best in the division.
Shakur is massively underrated in terms of his achievements and his ability. Everyone in boxing knows how good Shakur is. He is pound for pound, top 5 in terms of quality. But look at the achievements of the young man. At 28 years of age, he's already a 3-division world champion. This is to become a 4-division world champion. Quite remarkable. And Teofimo always rises to the occasion. Sometimes you see a little bit of a lackluster performance when he's not motivated, when there isn't kind of any legacy on the line. This is different. This is a sold-out Madison Square Garden between two of the elite fighters of our generation. And the best thing about this fight is we're seeing...
He notes that while the Stevenson versus Lopez matchup promises elite skill, it may not necessarily be nonstop action for fans. Boxing aficionados often distinguish between fights that are technically brilliant and those that are purely electrifying. Some bouts highlight mastery of the sport without generating constant fireworks, i.e. Stevenson's case. His recent performance against Robson highlighted his versatility. He can fight effectively both inside and outside, blending defensive elusiveness with measured aggression. He controls distance, lands precise counters, and adjusts to his opponent's style while maintaining composure throughout the fight. These qualities show that even if the bout isn't a constant slugfest, it will feature smart, high-level boxing where strategy, timing, and adaptability take center stage.
And Teofimo at certain spots, he's avoiding this guy, he's avoiding that guy. You can't take those shots at these two guys. Definitely can't now. They are stepping up, and they are taking fights that a lot of people are probably surprised they took. Now, a lot of people will say style-wise, Teddy, style-wise, is this going to be a great fight? I don't know if it will. I mean, style-wise, I could see you having a little reservations, whether or not these guys will make for dynamite. They will make, for electricity. I don't know if they will, but I tell you what they will make for. 2 skillful fighters, 2 talented fighters, 2 fighters that are at a high skill level that will compete.
Will Stevenson's precise technique and ring IQ be enough to outmaneuver Lopez? Or will Lopez's raw power and seasoned experience create a stunning upset when the bell rings?